Sing you pirate songs and tell you pirate stories. Uh, for Wendy when she'd had her fill of Peter Pan and the other lost boys. Now Wendy never was a girl to go against her friends, but recall when Hook had kidnapped her and promised no good end. Surrounded then by pirates and asked to join the crew. The story goes she told them no, but not all tales are true. Wouldn't she rather climb the rigging and wield a cutlass bright? Would she rather have her own sweet sail wrong and right? Your decision, girl, says Hook, you'll think you'll pass the test. The scurvy crew was sniggering, but Wendy answers yes. You set me any task, old man, and watch me see it through. You've never known the likes of piracy a girl can do. Oh, I will sing you pirate songs and tell you pirate stories of Wendy when she'd had her fill of Pan and the other lost boys. Old Hook mused, it's me to draw a contract then and there. Survive in you're my daughter, says he, succeed and you're my heir. Says Wendy, then I'll sign, but Captain, just be sure you know. Break your word and straight to retirement, to down to the crock you go. Says Hook, you see you do the same, my girl, no secret plans. There I find you're scheming with that rascal Peter Pan. It's down to the crock you'll go yourself, or likewise watery grave. But Wendy simply shakes his hand, resolving to be brave. Says Captain Hook, I keep my word, says Wendy, we shall see. She signs a scroll red-handed gel and hands it back to Smee. She sets a jaw and binds her hair, a girl no longer free. Oh, I will sing you pirate songs and tell you pirate stories of Wendy when she'd had her fill of Pan and the other lost boys. Well, Hook thought he had Wendy, and he thought he'd break her yet. He sent her first to scrubbing pots and swabbing every deck. Before you learn the pirate life, you'll do the work that's worst. We will not have you soft, Jill, you'll know hunger, work, and thirst. So it's up the deck and down the deck, red-handed Jill did toil. For Hook would never have a future daughter known as spoiled. She cooks, she cleans, grows strong and lean, and every night she cries. For old Hook's men keep up their cheers the harder that she tries. Oh, I'll sing you pirate songs and tell you pirate stories of Wendy when she'd had her fill of Pan and the other lost boys. Well, it didn't take long as he knew to be for Peter Pan to learn of Wendy's state and his drove to knock old Hook a nasty turn. He comes to rescue Wendy, sails out to the ship by night. He dries her tears most scantily in the full moon's yellow light. Let's go back to the forest, says brave Peter with a smile. Your brothers truly miss you as the lost boys do, and Wendy longs to take his hand, but she must shake her head. The tears return, she takes a breath to say what must be said. I'm bound to stay here, Peter, and to learn amongst Hook's men, until such time as they decide to call me one of them. Oh, Peter Pan, he smacks his head to clear his silly ears. He can't believe what Wendy says, not a word of what he hears. But Wendy, Peter says, this ship is not where you belong. Wendy cries, this ship is mine, and Peter Pan is the wrong. Oh, forgot his mother, well, I'll not forget my own. It's she who gave me courage and first told me to be strong. Like you, I'll use my cunning and survive to see the dawn. And when the scurvy crew's in hand, I'll set a course for home. She winks at Peter then and hopes he'll understand her game. But Peter flashes out of reach and quickly places blame. Says Pan, you have betrayed me, Hook has stolen you away. And so I wish you joy of him until your dying day. Says Wendy, very well, Pan, though I'll never wish you ill. Just see you steer clear of your enemy, red-handed Jill, and flies away a furious star against the black. And Wendy squares her shoulders, though she feels her young heart crack. Oh, I will sing you pirate songs and tell you pirate stories of Wendy when she'd had her fill of Pan and the other lost boys, or red-handed Jill who had her fill of Pan and his lost boys.